Wasatch 4th graders. This is Mrs. Lee's coloring lesson today. So you start with this exercise sheet. It's not colored yet. And your goal is to color it like this. This is my example. Okay. So I'm going to teach you how to color with shading, okay, and also a texture. Alright. And the medium that you can use today is either or color pencils, okay, or crayons. Okay, and you can use either one actually, but I don't want you to mix them within the same picture. For example, if you start out with start out the banana with the color pencils, I don't want you to switch that into crayons in the middle of it. Okay. But if you finish everything with the color pencils here, you can switch to the crayons for the book. So between the project you can switch, but not within the same thing. Is that clear? Alright, so let's start with the banana. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera closer. Okie dokie, so you can see my banana a little bit better. Okay. Oh, by the way, this line is for your name, so you can write your name with any color pencils or crayons or regular pencil. It really doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, so to color the banana, okay, first you color the whole banana with yellow. And you can do this with me, and if I'm going too fast, then you can always pause the video. Okay. Now to color first with the base color of yellow, you don't really have to think really hard. You just color it like a kindergartner. Just color. Okay, but make sure you're not just touching it so lightly. Make sure you press it so that the color will stay nice and bright. Alright. Okay. Then you will need a shade color. Okay? I'm going to tell you the choices that you can have for the banana shade. Okay? Now this example, I used brown. Okay? That's one choice. Now for this demo, I'm going to use orange. That's another choice. Okay? And I'm going to give you one extra choice, which will be light green or yellow green. Not regular green, but yellow green. Okay, so I'm going to tell you again, either brown, orange, or yellow green. So look for that color. And here is the place that you are going to add the shade color. Okay, now the top piece, you're not gonna touch it. Did you get that? You don't touch that one. Okay. The middle banana, okay, you shade only the top of the banana, because the reason is because the top banana is sitting on this middle one, and that will cast the shadow. And then when you shade it, can you make sure you blend gradually, just like shading exercise that we did. Okay, don't just slap on a stripe of brown or orange right there, like boom. Okay. What's that orange thing sitting here? Okay, don't do that. Okay, so that is the shade for the middle banana. Now the bottom banana, you do the same thing because the middle banana is sitting on it. and then it is casting the shadow right here. And also, when you shade the object, you shade the bottom of the object. So the bottom of the bottom object is the very bottom of everything. So you shade the bottom of that piece of banana right here. Okay, so let's review it. Okay, top banana, don't touch. Middle banana, just the top. The bottom banana, top and the bottom. Hey, did you get that? Okay, and if you want to, you can just add a little bit of shading right here. You know how the tip part gets a little bit darker right here. Okay, that's up to you. You don't have to do that if you're out of time. Alright, so that's a banana. Okay, let's move to the book. Okay, so to color the book, first I need you to choose a set of two colors. One lighter color and one color that's one step darker. For example, here I have the pink and red. So the lighter color, pink, would be the main color, and one step darker color, red, would be a shade color. Now you don't have to use pink and red. Other example would be, for example, sky blue and blue. Okay? Blue and navy blue, dark blue. Or yellow green and green. Okay? Or any other colors that would make a match. You can even do a brown and black. That will make a set. So you pick that set of two combination. Okay? Okay. And then you start with the lighter color. Now, just like the banana, you don't have to think too much. You just color the whole book. Okay, make sure you color it smooth. Okay. And you don't have to worry about those pages in the middle. Okay. I'll tell you how you can work on those pages in the middle if you have time, if you want to make it perfect. But for now, you just color the whole thing with lighter color. That means the back of the book. Okay. Now again, if I go faster than you can, okay, you can always pause the video and finish your part. Okay, here we go. Alright, now I will take my shade color, which is red, and I decide, well, let's just say the light source is on the left side, so that's where the light's coming on for this exercise. Okay, so your shade is going to be on the right. Did you get that? Okay, just like a shading exercise. So this bottom corner should be the darkest place, and then you just add the shade color right there on the whole right edge. And then you can ease the pressure and gradually mix with the first lighter color. Now if you accidentally just made it straight, like difference like this, here's a pink and here's red, you can always fix it up by add in the first color on top of it. You can fix it like that. But of course, it's better not to make a mistake to begin with. But if you did, don't worry, you can always fix it. Okay? Alright. Now, that shade goes, remember, there's always a darker part at the bottom of the object. So we extend the shade a little bit right here. Right here. Okay? And we're not going to, you can add maybe a little bit of, just a little bit, just only the bottom over here if you want to. You don't have to. Okay? And you mostly don't touch the left side. Alright. Okay, so that's basically it for the book. Now, if you want to, here's a blue example. If you want to work on these pages, you take the regular pencil and do a very light shading, maybe the first 4 on the right side. Don't make it pitch black. Okay, just shade it super, super light. That's what you can do to color the pages, but you don't have to. All right. Okay, next, let's work on this tree. Okay. For this, I'm going to use crayons. Okay. Crayons works a little bit easier on the tree because I'm going to teach you how to color with a texture. Okay. You can still use a color pencil if you want to. Okay. All right. But the colors that you will need for this is brown first for the trunk, okay, and for the upper leaf part, okay, you will need green for sure, and yellow and blue. Get that? Okay, so prepare 3 colors for the top, tree top, and the brown for the tree trunk. All right. Okay, now we're going to start with the trunk part. Okay. Remember, the right side is the darker side. Now for the trunk, we don't want to make it smooth because most of the tree trunks are rough, right? You have touched the tree trunks before, right? No tree trunks are super smooth like book or plastic, not even a banana. Okay, so over here, starting with the right side, you just go wiggle, wiggle, zigzag, up and down like this, and then press really hard, and just purposely leave the texture. Don't make it smooth. Okay, we just go color a little bit at a time, like this, and go even on the big branches like that. Now we're just taking care of the right side, the darker side. Now we're going to take care of the middle part. Okay, we want to make it lighter, but for this I'll show you how to do it without switching the color. Now it's really simple. All you have to do is doing the same thing but with less pressure, with less strength. So on the right side you go like that. Okay, don't break your crayons. And the middle, when you get to the middle, you just do it normally, like ha 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 ha. I'm having fun. Okay, like that. I'm going to go over the white spot on the dark side a little bit so they will not shine. You can do that too if you want to. Okay. And then when you get to the left side, which is the lighter side, you go soft. So you take it easy. You're still doing the same thing. You're still adding the texture, but you go really soft. Okay, gentle, gentle. Okay, well, let's review it using the same crayon. This time, towards the right, you go Middle, normal. Left side, gentle. Got that? All right. Okie dokie. Now we're gonna move to the top part. Okay. First, we are going to use the base color, which is green. Okay. Now, did you notice the tree leaves face every different direction on the tree? We have never seen tree leaves all lining up like a soldier and facing the same direction. We've never seen a tree like that, unless it's a fake tree. Okay? The natural tree leaves face all different directions. Do you know the reason why? Teachers, if you want to, you can pause the video and then see if your student knows this reason. Alright, now I'm going to tell you the answer. That's because tree needs to get the sunlight in order to grow and survive. Okay? And to catch the most sunlight throughout the day by facing all different directions, the leaves can increase the chances to get the sunlight. That's why they face all different directions. See, they're not dumb, they're really smart. Did you know that trees are really smart? Okay, so that's what we're drawing here. So instead of, here's a bad example. Instead of coloring smooth like this, see, that's what we did on the book and the banana. This time, you go purposely all different directions. Left and right and up and down and diagonal, this way and that way. See, I'm trying to show the different direction that the leaves are facing. And then you do this all over the tree. You can even go a little bit over the branches. You can do this with me. Okay, this way and that way, left and right. Okay, and then you don't have to worry about filling every space up. See, notice I'm leaving the white places here and there, and that is totally okay. I mean, actually, that's even better, because if you color this in very tightly, then it will end up looking like a solid wall. So just purposely leave a white spot. Okay, kind of like that. And if you get out of this line a little bit, that's no problem. All right. If you need more time, pause the video. All right. Now we are going to switch the color to the blue. The blue is a shade color for the tree. So we do the same thing on the right side. Remember, the right side is the shade side on this practice paper. Okay. Now if you think you did a bit too much, okay, if, for example, I'm just gonna make a bad example here. If you made it pitch blue right there and then showing the blue patch, it's kind of awkward, you can always go back and add some greens to fix that up. Okay, spread some blues, add some greens, and fix that up. All right, now leave the middle part just only with green. Okay, and then we'll take the yellow this time and color the highlights, the light part, on the left side of the tree. Okay, don't go all the way to the middle. Okay, and if you want to go back and touch up the middle part a little bit more, for the middle section, you can try to blend that in between the yellow and blue. Okay, so that's how you color the tree. Okie dokie. So that's a crayon example here. Here is, this one is the color pencil example. See, I'm doing the same thing with different media. Alright. Now the last one that we have left is this mask. Now we call it a mask. So we do need two colors, one base color and one shade color. But here's my example here. I did use a skin color and one step darker shade color, which is brown. But you don't have to. You can pick different combination, like a light blue and regular blue, or pink and red, or green and a dark green. Like I said before, any combination, because this is not actually a face, but we call it a mask. Okay. Now first, we're going to color the entire thing with a lighter color, just like the book. Now this project, though, has a very complicated surface. So there is a certain place that you have to shade. Now I'm going to show you that shading place only with the red color pencil. So I'm not actually trying to finish this project, but I'll show you where to shade. So under the eyebrows and the right side of the nose. Got that? Okay. And a little bit under the eye. Don't make it huge. You don't want to end up with a black eye. Okay. And under the nose. And top lip only. We're not going to touch the bottom lip. Okay. The reason is because usually our light source is above our head, and the upper lip faces down, the lower lip faces up. That's why the upper lip that's facing down gets the shadow. Okay. And we shade a little bit under here, under the lip. And if you want to, you can shade under the cheekbone, like that. So that is the shading spot. And here is the finished example. Okay, so that's it. You survived all 4 projects. Okay, now from now on, when you enter, for example, a coloring contest, okay, don't just color it. Okay, color it with shade and the texture, and you might actually win the contest. Okay. Well, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.